Hello and welcome again. My name is Livingston, and today I'll be taking you through this tutorial about how to bring life back into the eyes. If you look at this picture, in the previous tutorial that I gave, we worked on how to whiten the teeth and then the eyes. In this next one, I'm going to show you how to bring life back into the eye, especially for dark skin models. Now, a little bit about the eye. For dark skinned people, usually it's a dark brown. So in this particular case, you don't get to see much of the details in the eye as you would if you were looking at the person directly. But I want to show you how to bring that back into the eye. It's a very artificial way of doing it, but if you blend it nicely, you should be able to get it right. Now, what prompted me to research into this was that I once took a picture and I posted in the Retouching Academy, and Julia Mackenzie, she said the editing was good on the skin, but the eyes were dead. There was nothing, to see in the eye, and I felt, yeah, she was right. If you look at the picture, the eyes are dead. Now, we are usually used to seeing that we feel it's normal, because basically that's how we see our dark skin models that we shoot. Now, if you want to bring details back into the eyes, there are several ways of doing it. One that I learned from Flern, but with a combination of some other stuff. So let's begin. I would grab the curves, then I'll boost that up, like way up until I can see details in the eye. Then I would grab my brush and then change my opacity, my hardness to 100 and my size to the lowest, that's 1px. Then I would invert the mask. So I'll go into the eye, and then I would start making this zigzaggy thing in the eye. This would take a while, but shouldn't be too long. So if you can see clearly, you see that naturally the color of the eye, based on the light and the white balance that I have, is a bit greenish. I'll do the same for the other eye. Now remember, if you look closer into the eye, you see these lines, these fine random lines that pass through the eye. They obviously they are not like this, but this is just a crude way of making it. It doesn't go up because obviously you can see here because it's dark. You have to be realistic as to how the light behaves. So now that I've done this, you see from afar it looks like she's wearing contacts, which is already looking cool. But that's not how we're going to go with the final work. So this is before. You see how flat the eyes look, and now there's a bit of life in them. But I'm not done. So basically, what we need to do is we need to get back to how the human eye, for the dark skin models, how it actually looks like. It's dark brown, but you want to boost it up just a little bit. So you go back to your curves. Then I start from my blue channel. I'll take my blues out. See, if I take it all the way out, see it's greenish, but not so much, so just a little bit. And then I'll go into the green channel and I'll take it down. So you see the brown is coming in. It's more of magenta than brown, but with a combination of everything. So here I'll take out the reds, and now I have the actual brown. So you can see the before and the after of that. Now we don't want it this clear and then this sharp. So I'll go back to my mask, and then I'll feather it by just about 0.2, just a little bit. And then I would zoom out. You need to be zoomed out. Look before and after, before and after. This other picture is going to be viewed anyway, but you want to dial this down just a tiny bit. Let's see again, before and after, before and after. So this is the first step. So I'm done with the details of the eye, so you can still see the details there. The next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to create another curves, and then I'll boost that up again. Now this one is different. I would invert the mask, grab my brush, and then I'll make it really soft, and I'll vary the size. So I'll make the size just about, I'm pressing the right square bracket to increase the size of my brush, and then I'll just open up this side and open up this side as well, just a little bit here, just a little bit here to add more dimension into the eye. So there, you can see how that also affects the general eye. See, more life is now coming back into it. So that one too, I'll take it down a notch, and then that's it. So to appreciate the full effect, I'll group them, then I'll show you the before and the after, before and after. So That is how you bring life back into the eye. This is a picture that is far away, so you won't get to appreciate, everything as it would, but you can tell from afar how it looks like. What matters is, does it look good from afar? If it doesn't, you're trying to boost it, it would look fake and artificial. So you can always dial the group opacity down based on how you feel. But for me, I think this is fine. So that is a simple and effective way of bringing life back into the eye. So I hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next tutorial.